Okay? Baruch Hashem Bechor, we are volume 4, page 422. And we left off discussing about the concept like this. Bechor, in Jewish law, what's more important? A doubt of Torah or for sure the Rabbanan? Example, one place has for sure Hazan to pray tefillah on Rosh Hashanah.
Okay.
One place has for sure Hazan to pray tefillah on Rosh Hashanah. Now, when I say the word Hazan, I don't mean a good voice and all these things. I mean somebody can read text, and I don't know how to read a text. He knows.
Okay.
Now, for me to fulfill the mitzvah of praying on Rosh Hashanah, I have to go to a synagogue. I don't know how to read Achki Zabil. I don't know how to read, how to pray, how to bow down, how to stand up. I don't know these things.
Yeah.
But I want to pray to God. So one synagogue offers, for sure, prayer.
Okay.
Second synagogue has maybe shofar guy that's going to blow shofar, maybe. But for sure they have no siddur or hazan to pray with.
Okay.
I woke up on Rosh Hashanah morning late.
Okay.
Now I'm thinking, if I go to this synagogue, I'm for sure going to fulfill, I will for sure fulfill mitzvah de Rabbanan of prayer. Who said I have to pray this text? Chazal. From Torah I could say, Hashem, how great you are, ask something from Hashem, and thank you Hashem. That's it. From Torah, that's the format.
Going to Shabbat, that's it.
What should I do? Risk going there, and at the end maybe I'm not gonna get anything, because over there they have no Hazan, and maybe by the time I'm come over there, shofar already gone.
Maybe it's over there.
Or I should go to that synagogue, the second synagogue for sure has a prayer, for sure. They start late. I know for sure I'm gonna hear the Chazan, but I'm for sure not gonna hear shofar.
Go to maybe shofar.
The prayer by Ramadan, Shofar by Torah.
Very good, but it's safek. Maybe it's not gonna happen.
You have to make a choice there.
The shofar case, it's safek if I'll make it, because maybe from the fact that I woke up so late, that minyan started early. Maybe by the time I'm coming in, already they finished with the shofar. So says the Gemara in Masechet Rosh Hashanah in Daf Lamed Daled, if a person facing a doubt in Torah and he has for sure the Rabbanan, doubt in Torah is stronger. Got it? So far so good? Good. Comes Rabbi Ovadia Yosef and says, listen, I have a question. We said, Bachor, I'm checking on you, if a person reheated soup on Shabbat, knowing it's not allowed to. You told Babule, don't do that. Asur to reheat soup on Shabbat.
Okay.
She says, Chudo Chodash Mechilo Mekuna. She has her own Shulchan Aruch to follow, and she puts it on top of the plata. Boil the soup, become very hot. She's asking right now, Pochin Dar Kasode, go get the food, the soup, put it on the table. Can you go and get that food that she reheated on Shabbat, knowing it's not allowed to?
Yes.
Why yes, Bechor? She's gonna eat from that food that she broke right now. If she cracked an egg and she made yazozi, can you eat that food? Can she eat that food? So why the soup you allowed?
Soup cooked before is reheating. Okay? It's water. If you already cooked, you can put it in the plata.
But we said soup is gonna become better if you heat.
It's not water, Bechor, it's soup I'm talking.
Okay, it's not going to be better.
So it
gonna
will
be
become
better.
better. I'm talking about a soup that will become better. Could Babulia reheat such a soup? Was it allowed for her to do that?
No.
No, but if she already did that,
Safek doraita.
If
so
already
her action
reheat-
was safek doraita. The restriction of benefiting from such an action,
Rabbanan.
that's safek on the Rabbanan. Therefore, what do we say? Safek the Rabbanan, lekula, right? Good.
Can she drink it also herself?
Yeah.
Everybody.
Babulia herself even can have that hot soup, even though she broke the rules
Yes.
when she reheated it.
Only because it was a Safek doraita to begin with.
Yeah.
If it was for sure doraita, then nobody.
Right.
until
Babulia
after
cracked an
Shabbat.
egg and made the sunny
Until
side up.
after Shabbat, except Babulia, everybody else.
Nobody's allowed to have the
After
sunny
Shabbat.
side up on Shabbat. Nobody. After Shabbat, she's not allowed forever, and others will be allowed after Shabbat. But in the case of the soup, since according to some opinions, Rambam and his Chachamim together say that there is no cooking after cooking, b'di'avad you can rely on that and say Safek de Rabbanan Nekula. Good? Oh, Obadiah said, listen, I have a question. What if somebody violated Isur de Rabbanan? Can we enjoy from the violation? Not doubt. For sure the Rabbanan. Example. You right now want to read what they wrote about your father in Druzhba Se'etet, whatever, magazine. And as you're walking into the bedroom or room to read, the light turned off. Now you want to see what they wrote about your father. Did they put the name the right way, the date the right way, whatever you wrote over there the right way? As you're walking into the room, the light went off.
Okay.
Somebody feels bad for you, say, oh, he wants to read a magazine and the light is off.
LED
Bo-
light.
Yeah,
It's magazine, not Torah.
not Torah.
So not allowed.
And he turned on the LED light for you.
Who?
That person.
Some person.
Knowing it's not allowed to turn on electricity. Everybody knows. Any religious or not religious guy knows electricity is not allowed on Shabbat, right? That's the main thing they know, that it's not allowed to.
But this is two Safek the Rabbanas.
So, no safek.
It's
If
two
for
Rabban.
sure violated knowing, mezid, you told him, yeah, Darko is that, it's okay. Shtai.
So he violated the Rabbanan Isur for you.
He turned
and then,
on violation the Rabbanan 100%, no doubts.
And then you have a second Rabbanan over here. From
Can you benefit
this
from
one.
this or no?
Two Rabbanans. So.
No, not.
According to Halachah, not allowed to benefit from it.
Okay. By Rabbanan Shmamanan,
They don't say these things. This you say for other shtuyot, not for Torah. Bamanan, mabanan, tak говори. Это неправильно. Уважение, это Torah. The Rabbanan penalized even Rabbanan violations. So far so good? Good. So comes Rabbi Bar Yosef and says, listen, I don't understand. Didn't we learn right now an equation that what's stronger, what's more big deal? Safek on Torah, shofar, maybe yes, maybe no, or prayer, the Rabbanan. Which one is stronger in halakha?
Safek.
Maybe Doraita or for sure the Rabbanan. What's the equation said? Maybe Doraita is stronger. Nachon, it's more severe. It's more serious. You have to be considering it more. So I said, if so, I don't understand.
Oh, you could benefit
If-
from there, but how much more so the Rabbanan? This is
So
lower.
why?
you cannot benefit.
How come the LED light? We say, listen, could you read this text without the LED? No, pitch dark room, I couldn't. So you're not allowed to read that words right now on the magazine. Asu, why? Because this was Hilul Shabbat. This LED was turned on for you, bemezid on Shabbat. Not allowed to read from it, to benefit from it. The Rabbanan. Ababulia that reheated the soup violated maybe the Oraita, but Azur Babulia you can have. Where do you want me to pour for you? Here over here? Pajalos to eat. No problem. You can feed her also. How does it make sense? It's against the equation we just learned.
Must be.
Because no one permits lights.
Huh?
Nobody
But
permits
it's Rabbanan. It's
But the
still
light
lower.
is the
It's-
Rabbanan.
It's lower.
So if we allow the Safek the Oraita, the benefit from the Oraita of the soup, how come we restrict the LED light that was turned on? We say, hey, not allowed to enjoy from this LED.
But there's no suffix here. It's for sure not allowed.
True, but we learn the equation. What's more severe? For sure the Rabbanan or doubt on the Oraita? Which one is more severe?
I think I might have an answer.
So there might be the right one.
There might be the Oraita is more severe. So if Babulia cooked on Shabbat, reheated on Shabbat the soup, it might be that you broke Shabbat the Oraita? Yeah. And what do you come and say? They said to Babulia, no problem, you can have it. I can also feed you if you want, and I can have, everybody can have it. So how come whenever Babulia turn on the LED light for you to read what they wrote about Bovo, you say, Shazai, now I cannot read this. That's it, Tamam.
Because if the Oraita, Safek the Oraita, you come and you're careful, you check, maybe safek, maybe whatever. You're careful about it, and then you still allow benefit from it. But the Rabbanan, you're gonna be so easy. So every other Rabbanan, you're gonna be so easy. You're gonna be
So
like,
you want to say Chachamim were more strict about the
so
Rabbanan?
more serious, but for you
Yeah.
not to be like, oh, it's Rabbanan, so how
I
much
hear.
more? So if
hear.
benefiting is allowed, so then you're gonna start committing the Rabbanan itself. Also.
I hear. You know what the answer Rabbi Avad Yosef gives? Avad Yosef says, do you remember what did we learn 2 classes ago? What's more strong in halakha? Doubt in reality or doubt between rabbis? Which one is stronger in halakha? Very good. Why doubt between rabbis is stronger, Bechor? Rashi says tefillin should be this way. Rabbanu says no, it's supposed to be the other way, right? Two like this, right? Flip around. This doubt is stronger than a doubt of reality. Why is it stronger doubt? Because what we said, that this doubt between rabbis in any matter, it's a doubt that we have in this world, and it's the same doubt that we have in the next world.
The rabbis done.
Right. However, you woke up on Rosh Hashanah morning, late. You said, Rabbi, should I go to this Knesset? Maybe they have shofar, but for sure the Chazan is over there. I'm not going to be able to hear him. There's so many people over there. I will for sure miss out the prayer, but maybe I'll hear the shofar.
Yes.
Should I go to the synagogue or no?
Yes.
What are we going to tell you? Yes, go. Nachon?
Yes.
Here, when you woke up, the doubt is about halacha arguments or about reality doubt? Where is the doubt?
Reality.
So when do we say doubt? That you have the oraita doubt. What do we say? Go over there. Because the doubt is not a strong doubt. However, the doubt that you have of reheating soup, what is the origin of this doubt? Rabbi's argument.
Yes.
Rabbi's argument is stronger doubt than reality doubt. That's why whenever you have the Rosh Hashanah or shofar case, you have a doubt, there is shofar over there or no? What do we say? It's not a strong doubt. Go over there. It's as the doubt doesn't exist. Since the Shamaim knows, are you going to hear the shofar? Is there going to be shofar? The Shamaim knows. Ba'olam hazeh, we don't know. Ba'olam haba, they don't know currently, right now, what happens in that synagogue that you're heading towards.
So the reality though, so it's not.
So since there is somebody in the picture knows there is no doubt for them, that doubt is a weak doubt. Therefore, it's as the not existing. So it's as not existing. Here I have a possibility of the oraita. Over there I have the Rabbanan. Which way I should go to? The oraita.
Yes.
So Rabbi brings the proof to his concept that he said earlier. Which is stronger in halakha, to safek that originated by argument between rabbis, or safek that is originated because of a doubt in reality? What did Rabbi Avad Yosef say? Which one is stronger safek? The one that has because of the rabbis.
Yes.
That's why the question right now is answered. What was the question? How come Babulia that reheated the soup, she possibly broke the oraita? What do you say? Babulia Bahazur, you can eat it, no problem. And whenever she turned on the LED light, oh, now you cannot enjoy from it. Why?
Reality.
Because no, the doubt in the soup, whether or not reheating it is violation of the oraita or cooking or not, it's a doubt that originated because of argument of 2 Chachamim groups, that this one explains the Gemara one way, he explains the Gemara different way.
So that's between the rabbis.
So it's between rabbis, so it's stronger doubt. Since it's a stronger doubt about the benefit from this action, we have a strong doubt on the Rabbanan violation of the benefit. Who said the violation restricted the benefit from the action was done on Shabbat? Chachamim. Torah said don't do. Torah didn't say don't benefit. Chachamim restricted the benefit.
But we allowed it over there.
So now we have a safek, strong safek on the Rabbanan, on dispute between the rabbis.
So that's allowed though.
So since we have a strong safek, we go lenient. However, safek regarding reality, it's a weak safek. Since a weak safek, Shalom John, it counts as there is no safek. And if there is no safek, it's as the doraita there. So go to the shofar and hear the shofar. Don't question the case from Rosh Hashanah case to the ruling Rabbi Yosef says to the soup case.
So you're saying because there's no doubt that it's Rabbanan.
How genius you have to be, huh?
So you're saying the light, because it's 100% Rabbanan violation, there's no doubt. That's why benefiting from 100% Rabbanan is not allowed.
Right, the
Even
LED,
though-
the light.
LED.
Right.
Rabbi,
But the
However,
way it's
the
not
soup,
100%,
it's not a 100% violation.
it's a strong doubt.
And a strong doubt,
But what was the weak doubt over here?
the doubt of the reality. There's gonna be shofar over there?
No,
Oh
The
no.
light. There's
I made it, John.
I
I don't.
Ahoy
Ooh.
תסייעתי.
Shalom Aleichem.
תסייעתי
for the
בתניא.
light. There's no doubt in the light.
תסייעתי.
Made it, John. So, Moshe John, if Babulia reheated soup on Shabbat, can reheat it. Palakas made the soup
Only by grandma.
directly. Plata is on, no timer. You told her, Babulia, don't do it, and she didn't listen, and she reheated that soup. And then she said, Tachti pushtam grif. Can you please bring the soup from the kitchen, put it on the table? I want to eat the soup. Can you go and bring that soup to her? No, she cooked it right now on Shabbat. She reheated it right now on Shabbat.
Yes.
And you told her you're not allowed to. Mezid 100%.
Yes.
I don't think so.
Bechor, what's the answer?
Yes.
Allowed or no?
Yes.
Very good.
Why?
Bechor, tell him why.
No, you tell him now. He thinks his guy is joking, you know?
Because according to all opinions, she violated the rule. Reheating the soup is according to all restricted, or there is a doubt regarding the action. There's a doubt. Rambam says there is no cooking after cooking by solid and by liquid. Go ahead and reheat it to begin with. If Rambam would be the rabbi of this babulia, she will be allowed to read the soup lechatchila 100%. She will come to Rabbi, say Rabbi John, Mulo Moshe, his name was Moshe, right? Rabbi Moshe ben Maimon. Mulo Moshe, I want to reheat the soup. Munkione, what Rambam will tell her. Go ahead, no problem. Nachon? So since according to the Rambam and many other Chachamim are with him, Babulia was allowed to reheat that. So to do the action, it's a safek on the Oraita. But on the Rabbanan, the benefit, who said you're not allowed to benefit from the action? Chazal said it, not the Oraita said it. Torah said, Lo ta'aseh kol melacha, don't do melacha. Torah didn't say, do not benefit from the melacha. You understand? Meir, you got it?
Yeah. So
If so, Babulia is allowed to eat whatever she reheated. Even the transgressor, Babulia, can she do that or no? Can she eat it or no?
Yes.
Because the argument between Rambam and others about the benefit is argument on the Rabbanan. Safek the Rabbanan, lekula.
Rabbi,
Yeah.
can you explain the thing with the Safek the Rabban? Does the Safek here and there?
Yeah.
How does that work?
Anytime you have machloket between rabbis, this machloket is forever. It's ba'olam hazeh and ba'olam haba.
How does it work according to the tefillah, for instance? There may be a Hazan, there may be no Hazan.
No. Gemara presented a different case. Gemara said, I woke up on Rosh Hashanah. Synagogue on my left side will have for sure Hazan, not maybe. Synagogue on my right side for sure will not have a Hazan, or I will for sure not hear him. He's very low with his voice. And I don't know how to pray myself. I didn't go to Jewish school. I don't know any Aleph Bet, nothing. I don't know. I want to pray Rosh Hashanah. But for over there, the blowing shofar is very strong. But I'm not sure if the time I will make it over there, because I woke up late. I'm not sure if they're going to maybe already pass the time of the shofar. I don't know. Where should I go? The synagogue on my left side or synagogue on my right side? Here I will for sure get the mitzvah de Rabbanan of prayer. Over there, maybe I'll get the Oraita mitzvah of shofar. Where should I go?
Shofar.
maybe the right.
Maybe the Oraita. So maybe the Oraita is stronger than the Rabbanan. So why whenever Babulia reheated the soup for you, say, Babulia, you're allowed to have the soup, no problem. If Babulia turn on LED light, can I read next to that light? No. But LED is the Rabbanan. You just said that the Safek Oraita is stronger than the Rabbanan. What's the answer? The case of the shofar doubt is a doubt because of reality. The case of the reheating soup, it's a doubt because of argument between the rabbis. An argument between rabbis is a stronger doubt. So therefore, whenever we're going to go about the benefit, we have a strong doubt or strong reason to allow the benefit. By the shofar case, it's a doubt because of reality. It will be or will not be. I don't know. It's not because rabbis arguing, Rambam versus Rosh. It's because of I don't know if the shofar is gonna be at the time I will come to the synagogue or not. So therefore, that safek is a very weak safek. It's as not existing. So if it's not existing, the doubt, it's like you for sure have a shofar. So here I have for sure shofar, and over there I have for sure tefillah. Where should I go? Tefillah is the Rabbanan, shofar is the Oraita. Obviously, I will go to the Oraita. Bechor Famidim.
Yes.
Very good.
How many times?
Okay, well, the people, it's hard concept. Now I felt that it went through. Even you understood it, Bechor.
короче, ты говоришь, нет, амиш мунти.
No, that's not true, Bechor. We just read Parashat Shemini yesterday. Parashat Shemini we read. Torah said how many things mumkines. No matter how you're going to twist it, mumkines. If there is a fish without scales and fins, can you have it? No. If there is a pig that has split hooves but doesn't chewing its cud, can you have it? No. There's a plenty of things the Gemara Torah said you're not allowed to have. Okay, very good. We are back to number 10. Now, Bechor, Shabbat coming in late. There was one guy I remember in Forest Hills. He used to say, Rabbi, my mother, she is superwoman. She comes home in the winter time, 4:15 on Friday. At 4:30 is Shkia, sunset. But Rabbi, she makes osavo and barsh in 15 minutes. Wow, your mother, unbelievable. So how she does it? She says, I don't know, every time I come, Friday night after the shul, the barsh is ready. The morning I come around the shul, the osvo is ready. I say, wow, 15 minutes, barsh I osvo? Yeah, how she does it? She says, I asked her, she said, I turn on everything before Shabbat. I turn on, as she comes home, she turns on. She turns on the shower, she turns on the fire, and then she starts adding things. 4:30, 4:35, 4:40, she adds things. She mixes it, closes it. I don't cook, Rabbi. I turn the fire before Shabbat. After she finishes with the cooking, she goes to the shower. The water is running before Shabbat. She thought, what is the restriction of cooking? The turning on the fire. What is she confused with? We have two sections in halakha. One called igniting, mav'ir. Another one is called bishul, cooking. It's two separate melachot. This is in one, this is second. She thought as long as I turned on before Shabbat, so I'm not cooking. But it's nothing to do with it. Turning on is one thing, cooking is another thing. So when she added the meat on Shabbat, the rice on Shabbat, she mixed it, she closed it.
She probably confused
By the
Yom
time
Tov.
her son comes from the Knesset with a long rabbi speech and everything, the barsh is ready.
She probably thought it's Yom Tov.
He thinks, well, my mom doesn't break Shabbat. And after that, she kept Shabbat. She just was confused about the laws. After she went to the shower, she was brushing her hair. She was doing a million other squeezing, a million other things. Sometimes putting up makeup. I turned the shower before Shabbat.
Такие тоже есть.
Now, Bechor, imagine, he learned it. Now, next week, his mom comes, 4:15. Shabbat Shkia, sunset, 4:30. He saw this time his mother cooking in twilight time. She added water to samavar. 4:30 is sunset. 4:35 she added water to samavar. Bovo omsade ovi Joshua. She added more water to the samavar. She added few more eggs into the osvo. Few of the eggs she put before, or let's say she didn't put any eggs. Let's say she also forgot eggs. She opened the lid. Friday, 4:35. She added more eggs into the. She put eggs into the osvo. Now, Meir, was she allowed at 4:35, which is twilight time? Was she allowed to put eggs on the osvo pot?
No, safek the oraita is a chumrah.
But she did it,
We could benefit from
and
it.
now the benefit is in doubt.
Oh,
Maybe it's the Oradim, is the Rabbanan.
Let's not done cook.
How we paskin here?
can you? Shabbat morning, she's going to serve you those eggs. You saw with your eyes at 4:35. She put it on the
No
fire,
problem.
on the plata.
But they're not cooked yet.
Huh?
They're not cooked.
It was not cooked. At 4:35, it was raw eggs.
By the time they get
She
cooked,
took 5 raw eggs. She put it inside also.
Safek the Oraita, you can benefit.
Igor, what do you say?
Well, I didn't catch
4:35, 4:30 ishkia.
In
4:35, she added 5 eggs. Not added, put 5 eggs. The only eggs that she had, she put.
She cooked in Ben Hashemashot. That's
She cooked in Ben Hashmashot. Allow those eggs or no?
Safek the Oraita, but you could benefit from it.
If she would ask you, Igor, can I do that? What would you tell her?
no.
No, maybe Shabbat already. What are you doing? Safek d'oraita. I did it already. Now, can you eat those eggs in the morning or no?
But they didn't cook in that time. Right?
With,
It didn't cook at that time. It started cooking.
yes, sorry.
The process of cooking started at that time.
They say
Uh,
It's a fake in
50%.
reality. No? It's a fake in reality if we consider that. So it's not
Oh,
from.
oh. He's thinking good. Shalom, you understand him? Twilight is daylight or light or night. There's a day or is a night?
Safek is the Rabbanon.
In reality,
I mean, this is the between
we
between
say
rabbis.
we do likula.
What? Some rabbis said that twilight is
It's between
day or
rabbis.
night.
Safek between rabbis.
No,
Doubt between
that's
rabbis.
not true. Gemara said that the whole world doesn't know what is twilight. Is it daytime, or is it twilight, or is it nighttime?
So some people think it is night. Some people think it's day.
There is a Gemara says that one Chacham came to his teacher. One student, he also Chacham, came to his teacher. Said, Rabbi, I finished the whole Torah. Can I learn Greek's knowledge? Chochma Yevanit. I finished the whole Torah. Now I have a lot of time in my hand. Can I learn now Greek's wisdom? Chochma Yevanit. The rabbi told him, you cannot. Because the Torah says, V'agita bo yomam v'alayla. You have to be learning the Torah day and night. So even if you finish the whole Torah, you need to still continue reviewing and repeating the whole Torah because that's what the Torah told you to do day and night. Comes the Tosfot and says, I'm sorry. There was a certain part of the day that this person could have learned Torah. Or at Chochma Yevanit, the Greek's wisdom. When? And Ben Hashmashot, twilight time. Because this is not day, this is not night. Torah said you have to study Torah day and night. So there is a window of time that it's not day, not night. Why the rabbi didn't tell him, the teacher didn't tell him, you could learn this Chochma Yevanit at this time?
There must be some people that believe that's a day or night.
Says the Tosfot. Because what does it mean twilight time? It's either 100% day or it's 100% night. So if it's 100% day, can you learn other things besides Torah? No. If it's 100% night, can you learn other things besides Torah? No. So however you're going to look at it, it's either day 100% or it's either night 100%. So you see that all the rabbis in the world did not have a definition what is twilight.
So they had doubts.
It's a doubt.
Between the rabbis.
Not between rabbis. When do we say doubts between the rabbis? Is whenever one rabbi says A and another rabbi says B.
So Rabbi A says
But
it's
whenever
right.
all the rabbis says, I don't know if it's A or B.
They say we don't know.
You're right.
No,
Everybody said we don't know. So that's not a doubt because machloket poskim, like Rambam versus Rosh. Can I reheat soup on Shabbat, Rambam? Yes. Gemara says you're not allowed to. No, you misunderstood the Gemara. Gemara means in this, bottom line, you know cooking after cooking by dry and by liquid. Okay, Rabbi, thank you for your opinion. Rosh, can I reheat soup on Shabbat? No, Habibi, only dry food you're allowed to reheat. Cook the liquid, you're not allowed to reheat. So he took a side, Rambam, and Rosh took a side. You understood? But now ask Rambam and ask Rosh. Rosh and Rambam, what is the definition of twilight? Is it day or is it night?
I don't know.
What both gonna tell you? I don't know.
So it's the reality. Nice.
Got it? If so, says Rav Ovadia, number 12. And number 10. If cooked during twilight, the dish is allowed for benefit. Why? Because we apply safek de Rabbanan lekula in all cases. Even in honor, there is no authority here who decisively, rules leniently. In the case of Babulia reheating the soup, you said Babulia could rely on the Rambam after the fact. She could not have relied on the Rambam to do it, but she could rely on the Rambam after the fact. It was already reheated. Pajot. You can eat that food. Now, what if Babulia cooked soup on Friday afternoon after sunset? Can you enjoy from that soup or no?
No problem.
You come to the synagogue, you saw a guy, prayed mincha, goes to the back over here where the kitchen is, you see, Ibi, samavar viklich only. The samavar is turned off. Why? Tomorrow, what's going to be? If Bukhari Shul has no filled up samavar, you close the shul the name Motzei Shabbat. You have to have some hot water, coffee, chai, chimeshor, rabbi. He goes by himself, turns on the samavar at Ben Hashmashot. 4:30 was shkia. At 4:35, you caught him in the kitchen, turn on the samavar.
Mutar.
Tomorrow, you say, Rabotai, I caught this guy, he's Avarian, Rasha, he broke Shabbat. Nobody drinks the water tomorrow. That's what you're going to do or no? Why not? He broke Shabbat or no?
No.
Why not? Maybe he broke Shabbat.
Maybe not.
Safek d'oraita. The action was not right. But can we benefit from this action?
Yes.
Why?
Because the benefit,
Because it doesn't say
the doubt
it's
is in reality. That's
It's a
why.
questionable time.
Because it's questionable time. Since questionable time, the action is restricted, but the benefit from the action is permitted.
How? It's doubt in the reality.
Oh, very good. Rabbi, Rambam, Rosh, with a soup case, you had a doubt, strong doubt,
Cooked before. This is not cooked before.
strong doubt, because Machaloket Poskim. But here, the twilight time, it's a doubt of reality. Didn't we say doubt of reality? It's as not existing. It's like a very weak doubt. Says Ravadia, to allow the violation that was done on Shabbat, do you need a strong doubt or even a weak doubt? It's allowed.
Strong doubt.
Even a weak doubt, it's allowed.
So how come in the light bulb?
There's no doubt. LED, it's 100% not allowed. So if Abulia turned on the LED light, knowing it's not allowed, Bemezid, nobody's allowed to benefit from it.
There's some more ways that say LED, not a problem.
Let's say not LED. Say another example. Let's say 100% Rabbanan.
A real light bulb.
No, real light bulb is 100% Doraita.
Right, exactly.
LED, let's say go with the opinion that says the Rabbanan. Let's say. Or other the Rabbanan violations. Babulia bought you wine on Friday afternoon. Oh, there is no wine. She goes to the store and bought wine on Friday afternoon. Friday night. There is no wine. She goes and buys the wine. Can you make Kiddush on this wine?
Yes.
What? Yes. What are you talking about? Babulia bought it on Shabbat. Not doubt time. 100% Shabbat.
Она же не понимает.
They said buying their button.
Huh? Buying is the Rabbanan. She 100% broke the Rabbanan.
No, she cannot. That's it. You cannot.
There's no doubt to that.
Huh?
There's no doubt.
Can you drink that wine?
The wine was already here in existence before.
Oh, very good. So I was waiting for somebody to say it. David call a kavod for remembering that. The status of the bottle didn't change. The bottle in the store and the bottle in the house, the same bottle. She didn't make that. So some opinion says because she didn't change that, there is no restriction. She bought it.
So there is a doubt between rabbis. There's doubt between rabbis.
Right. So that was not a good example.
Because that's a strong doubt.
Give me a good example of 100% Yisod Rabbanan. You want me to give you one, Bechor? I'll give you one. 100% Yisod Rabbanan. Babulia took the bachsh Friday night. She returned it on open flame. Can you return food fully cooked on an open flame? Return, open flame.
Not
What
open
is it?
flame.
We put it back.
Put it back.
Not on open flame.
Can you put it back on an open flame? Not covered flame. Ni plata, ni blech. Open fire with the flames. She put it over. Was she allowed to do that?
Mutar.
Ma mutar, bechor. What are you talking about? Not allowed to. Asud 100% asud. She did that. Now this bach was already pre-cooked. She didn't cook it. She just returned it. Can I eat that box now? It's hot, nice, because she broke Shabbat. Can I eat that box now or no?
No,
Not allowed.
there's no doubt.
Well, Rabbi, this box was already 100% cooked. She just reheated it, and it was solid. You're allowed to reheat solid,
Not on full court.
not on open fire. Is there any doubt about that? No. Everybody agree. Hazara, returning on an open fire, it's asur.
I heard a concept that if you're holding the pot in your hand, you can still put it back on the open fire.
Yeah,
If you're
true.
holding it in your
True.
hand,
On an open fire?
on the open fire.
Open fire, no. No.
What,
Bring, I'll show it to you.
Nothing.
Reish Nun Gimel, 253. Bring, I think even it's in
No,
English.
but only
Okay.
if you
Behind
don't
you.
let go, right? If you don't let go, and only 2 minutes, it's still
Whatever
very
I
hot.
remember, the fire has to be covered. Don't let go, it's one of the
Can you
conditions.
cover
This
the fire on
Ashkenazim say.
Shabbat?
You could, yeah. Put a blech or whatever on Shabbat.
Put a frying pan and then put another pan on
Yeah,
top of it.
you could. 253. Siman 253. Al Good Yosef, yes. It's Shulchan Aruch, Al Good Yosef, whatever you want. Find it, friend. Moshe, you find it? Returning. Siman Hazara. Laws of returning. Hazara, Naiti. We hold. I open for you?
53 right there.
Why? Moshe?
That has been.
בכל קבליסט בסתר, משה.
I think this is it.
Wow, right on the dot. Why? בכל 300 pages book, you open right on the right page. Where? Which halakha?
I think on the bottom. No?
Which number? I'll read in Hebrew.
The last
שר,
one.
תפשיש את זה בשל. No, that's leaving it on open fire. That's plata. That's the laws of leaving it on the open fire. Leaving food on open fire. Okay,
Meaning
Nazi.
from before
Nazi
Shabbat.
returning food. Oh,
Meaning from before Shabbat. Leaving it.
It should be somewhere very close.
here, yeah, number 8. It's in that siman that I told you. Number 8, halakha in the Yalkut Yosef. Here. Here, you read Moshe, number 9.
You read.
Read. It's in English. English.
I'm not listening.
Right, you read, Igor.
I was just in a Rosh Chodesh party.
Uh-huh.
L'chaim.
You know, today I read Bechor, anytime you drink wine, you have to say Lechaim. Even if it's not Shabbat,
Question.
even if it's not Kiddush Avdalah,
Or if you're alone.
anytime you drink wine, say Lechaim. And he says, why? Listen to this. Scary thing. It says, are you allowed to take Hamutzi Lechem min haaretz and give it in the hand of somebody?
No.
Eats together.
Only thing.
Regular than Shabbat.
No.
Hamutzi Lechem min haaretz, I break it, I give it in the hand. Can I do that or no?
Avil.
Not allowed to. Why not?
Avil.
Because Chas v'Shalom, you're calling on yourself, Chas v'Shalom, in Pananas Kazana, Avelut. Chas v'Shalom.
Also, egg you cannot give. Peel and give it.
Right? Laws of? Because it looks
Avelut.
like Avelut. It says, Chas v'Shalom, death should not come upon us. Right? That's the reason. It says, Shalom, before they used to execute somebody. What they used to give him to drink?
No, wine.
Wine.
For him not to feel the pain so much.
So it says, when you're drinking wine, what is it could be a sign of?
Death.
Death.
So this is for Lechem.
So what do we do? It says you have to annul it, saying this is not for the death. This is for the life.
When Sanhedrin used to decide somebody?
Yeah.
Give up Rosh
So Rabbi Akiva, Gemara says Masechet Shabbat, when Rabbi Akiva made a party to his son, he said every single cup he used to drink or pour to people, he used to say Lechaim.
What if he's alone?
He used to drink himself Lechaim,
Even by himself? Alone.
making sure that this drinking of wine is not for execution.
Say before the blessing.
No. Before the blessing of
Before.
Baruch gave him, it doesn't matter when. He used to say Lechaim. By the way, it's not Lachaim. It's Lechaim. Lechaim.
For life.
Yeah.
Ja, voor zo'n dat stoel, allemaal in de bus. Ja, oké. eat the bread and bring the wine. I open the wine. I have to say prayer given or no?
Yes, Borei Prea Gefen. Read the number 9.
It's not covered.
No.
Once one has removed a pot of food from the fire on Shabbat, it is forbidden to put it back onto the fire.
Unless there is,
If one fulfills certain conditions.
Oh.
First, the fire is covered with a sheet of metal or
Must be.
asbestos. 2, the food in the pot
Fully
is
cooked.
solid food like rice or chicken and not like liquid. If it is solid food with gravy, then as long as the solids constitute the majority of the volume of the pot's contents, it is considered a solid food for this purpose.
Was it always box?
And 3, the food has already been completely cooked.
no, number 1. Number 1 condition. Read to him number 1 condition again.
The fire is covered with a sheet of a metal or
Oh,
asbestos.
that's a separate condition.
Yeah,
That's one.
must be there.
Must be.
Cannot return it into your open fire, regardless if you're holding it or not.
I thought it was like 3 separate conditions that you can put.
Fire must be covered.
It's all 3 conditions or either one?
No, all 3 conditions, not either one.
And that's for Moretov,
Right.
the Rabbanan.
So Babuya reheated this box bechor on Shabbat. Oh, bechor. She put it on an open fire, not closed one. Can you eat from that fire, from that box or no? Anayvoni varila, anayvos sagrela.
Open fire.
Open fire. Okay. What do I do with this box? Garbage?
You can eat it on
Leave it
Shabbat.
by
After
after
Shabbat.
Shabbat.
No,
Why not?
No?
no,
Sell it to the goy.
no,
Give him to the dog.
no. Eat it yourself after it cools off on Shabbat.
Oh,
Cha.
Eat it yourself after it cools off on Shabbat. So this, what Babulia gave to this, what the restriction part, she added heat.
Yes.
She didn't cook it, it was already cooked. Whatever she did restricted, you have to remove it.
If it was on open fire.
Right. So you have to wait the temperature drops,
Goes back to original status.
goes to its original status, room temperature.
Oh.
You don't have to wait for it to be cold again in the refrigerator, even though it came out from the refrigerator. Why? Because if I would leave it by the room temperature, it will turn into room temperature soon. So I could have reached room temperature without violation. So since Baburia violated the rules of adding heat to that, what do I do in order to allow the people to eat it? I have to remove what she added in a restricted way. That's why, let's say Friday night she did it, Shabbat morning is going to be already room temperature. Yeah, Shabbat morning eat it without any problem. On Shabbat, you don't have to wait after Shabbat. So hold on a second. So here we have a for sure, Amir, it was all for you. Here we have for sure Isur de Rabbanan. And Baburia violated the rule. Can anybody enjoy from this violation on Shabbat?
Which one was the Rabbanan?
When the food is hot, Bach, she returned it into open fire.
That's Rabbanan?
Yeah. Chazal said it looks like you're cooking.
Oh.
Can anybody eat from that food on Shabbat?
No.
When it's hot?
No.
Huh?
Because there's no doubt.
When it's hot, anybody can eat from it?
No.
No. But if Baburia cooked Bach on Ben Hashmashot in twilight time, what we said? Everybody allowed to eat from it. How could it be? She cooked that. Because when did she cook it? In Ben Hashmashot time. Ben Hashmashot is safek if she violated the rules. Maybe she didn't violate the rules.
Safek Doraita.
Even though it's safek doraita, about the action.
It is Safek Doraita.
About the action. But who said I'm not allowed to benefit?
Yes, I'm saying the Safek.
Rabbanan.
So
now the safek is not on the doraita, now the safek is on
So I knew this. Okay.
the Rabbanan. Safek the Rabbanan kula. Even though it's a safek because of reality, not because of rabbis arguing. Clear? Very good. Moshe, your question?
so I have a situation in my own house where I need clarification. We put meat in the oven Friday before Shabbat. We eat on Shabbat. It cooks for 5 hours, but then we
You eat on Shabbat day or Friday night?
Friday night. We take it out. We take it
Yeah.
out, put it on the table. We eat, and then after we finish eating, we put it on top of those 4. And then the next day, it tastes even better. The question is, are we allowed to do that because it tastes better? The meat is fully cooked.
Yeah, no problem.
It's no problem
Yeah,
at
but
all.
Yeah.
when do they put the meat inside?
Doesn't
the
matter
oven?
when they're gonna put it. He
You
puts it
didn't-
on
you
top
didn't-
of
you
those
didn't have
rows.
to be cooked before
On
Shabbat.
top of no, it's just fully cooked.
So
No, but
there is no issue with it tasting better
There is no issue.
at all.
Yeah. You're putting it on top of the oslo. It's no question.
When on
You
Friday
can put it
do
on the
put
flat also. You don't have to put on top of the oslo.
This is the way we like to
Okay,
do it.
sure. Yeah, no
When
problem.
on Friday do you put it in the oven?
It's on Friday since 12 o'clock till 5 o'clock.
Oh,
It's
so that's it. So it's already more than half cooked.
it's
It's 100% good. It's telling you.
150% cooked.
Because you see, when a person comes to learn the Halachot Shabbat properly, he's not gonna fight whenever there is no need to fight. You wanna you the father of the house, your child did something wrong, you wanna educate them. Yeah, make your tough situations. Like I told you, my daughter by mistake one time made me chai, pouring from samavar into the chai. Shabbat. Letter of the law, could I have drink that chai or no, mate? Why? She poured directly on the chai.
Because чтобы она там не пошла в школу, не сказала.
But allowed or not allowed?
Because
Why allowed?
It's allowed.
Because
עירוי מכלי ראשון.
Pouring from Kli Rishon. It's not Kli Sheni Meir. She poured directly from samavar on the chai.
עירוי מכלי ראשון, according to some, I think there's one person says it's okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Since it's a fake, if pouring
Safek deoraita, so you can benefit
from a hot
from it.
samavar is cooking or no,
Right,
it's a
that's
fake.
Good example. Safek deoraita action, but you could benefit
Benefit
from
from
it.
a
Now she broke Shabbat according to some opinions, the Oraita. Can I drink this chai or no?
Good example. I like this.
Yeah. What did I do at the end?
Drink it.
I said, did you make lish lishi? Oh, I forgot. What did I do? I said, throw it out.
Just to education.
you say throw it.
Yeah.
It's mutar.
Yeah. But if let's say some angry person will do that and you say, Bachavot Gidet, if I'm not going to take it now, I'm going to be inside the samavar padam.
Why not? educate them?
Argument, machloket, balagan.
Teacher, why wouldn't you drink it and
You
teach
need to
them?
know, in English, they say choose your battles. Not every battle you go into.
Why? This is pure. This is that's the
No.
This is well, your teaching
Not
is-
everything has its time and place.
Aren't the tea bags pre-cooked or like pre?
Rabbi Avad Yosef holds that even if it's pre-cooked, it's still a problem.
Really?
Why?
Because when do we say pre-cooked works? When the first cooking make it edible, I can eat it.
It's never edible.
The chai, it's never edible. So therefore, the first cooking he holds, it's not making it
Now it makes it,
classified as cooked item. So therefore, you adding water right now to that leaves, you cooking it right now. Baruch Adonai le'olam. Amen ve'amen.